Hello dear students, in this lecture we are going to see the problem which is called as halting problem. For a given initial configuration of Turing machine, there may be two cases arise. These two cases are, for example, the machine starting at this configuration will halt after a finite number of steps. Or the second case is the machine starting at this configuration never halts no matter how long it runs. So these are the two configurations, these are the two cases when we configure a Turing machine initially. If we have given a Turing machine, the problem of determining whether or not it ever halts is called as halting problem. So what exactly halting problem is? If we have given a Turing machine, the problem of determining whether or not it Turing machine ever halts is called as halting problem. To solve a halting problem, we need some mechanism that consumes any functional matrix input data type and initial configuration of Turing machine and determines whether or not the Turing machine will halt. So this is the mechanism for solving the halting problem. For halting problem, we have to design a function matrix, input data type and initial configuration and Turing machine, and then we can determine whether the given Turing machine will halt or not. But any such mechanism essentially should be an algorithm that needs to simulate any given Turing machine for checking whether or not it halts. In reality, nobody can solve the halting problem. The halting problem is unsolvable. Remember, the halting problem is unsolvable because there is no Turing machine exists which can determine whether or not a given Turing machine T will ever halt. So given a program algorithm will even halt or not is the halting problem. Halting means that the program on certain input will accept it and halt or reject it. And halt, and it would never go into the infinite loop. Basically, halting means terminating. So we can have an algorithm that will tell that the given program will halt or not. In terms of Turing machine, will it terminate when runs on some machine with some particular given input on string. So this is basically, or this is the halting problem, that given problem will halt or not is called as halting problem. Thanks for listening.